And this next fight, we got two top 10 guys at 145 in a clash of style striker versus grappler matchup. Arnold Allen, he's coming off that loss, but no shame in that one. Really close fight with Max Holloway where he showed a really good account of himself in that one. And before that, he was on a super long winning streak. So he kind of needs to win this fight to stay in that title mix, stay in, the top of the division talks. And Movsar Evloev, he's one of these guys that has been undefeated his whole career. The guy's 17-0, but he's had some key fights kind of slip away where he got matched up with Ilya Taporia at one point. Fight got canceled. I think he had another big name matchup that didn't go through. And he's beaten some decent guys like, obviously you see there he'd be Dan Ige. He has a win over Dawodu, Nick Lentz, Diego Lopez is on a roll right now, but no crazy big wins where he beat like a name guy that's going to get him into that title mix. So this is the fight for Movsar to get into that title picture, and it's a good matchup on paper. I mean, you look at Arnold Allen, anytime he's fought someone that has good wrestling prowess, I guess you could say, outside of super washed up older Gilbert Melendez, he's had some issues. I mean, even in that Nick Lentz fight, he didn't get taken down in that fight, but Lentz was able to hold him against a cage, take his back from standing, and kind of have some moments in that fight. It was a very competitive fight. And, funnily enough, his fight with Movsar was also very competitive. But it's just, if you look at Arnold Allen, he fought Mads Burnell. He got taken down a lot in that fight. He got taken down a lot in his fight with Makwan. He got, I think he took a loss early in his UFC career where he was taken down and lost that way. So he's just had some issues with wrestlers. And most of his wins, when you look at his winning streak outside of older guys, they've all been striking-based fighters. So Movsar, the game plan is going to be easy for him. He's going to be shooting all day, and he's going to be trying to get the takedown, control the position, and kind of hang out on top. I don't see him trying to be a crazy submission guy. I don't see him trying to go for a big ground and pound. He's going to want to control Allen and keep him on the ground because on the feet, I think Movsar can land. I think that Allen doesn't necessarily have the best defense, but Allen's super slick, super dangerous with his counters. And we've seen Movsar get tired in the past too. So if Allen can show some resistance in the grappling that we haven't seen him really do in the past, he could potentially have success on the feet, and he could maybe get Movsar tired and then get him out of there later in the fight. It seems like Allen is good at that too. He's good at growing into the fight, getting better as it goes on. He has great cardio, but I just feel like Movsar has more ways to win. I think that he can use his wrestling to open up the striking and land on Allen, who's a little bit hittable. I think he could take him down and will control him on the ground. I don't see a finish as a likely outcome for Movsar Evloev, but I think he's going to go out there and get the decision victory. I just can't trust Arnold Allen against a wrestler with good submission defense because I don't think that Allen's going to be able to stop the takedown. His fights against grapplers has kind of not proven to me that he can do that. So I feel like Evloev, if he's ever having some issues on the feet, I think he can just hit the takedown, get him against the cage, control him. And I don't think Allen's going to have an answer for that ultimately. So, going to go with Evloev via decision.